headlines. UN, US, and EU extended Nowruz greeting into Afghanistan. Afghanistan's renowned singer-composer Ulfat Ahang passes away. Taliban begins a new academic year without a secondary education for girls. The United Nations Office in Afghanistan, the U.S. Chargé d'Affaires, and the European Union delegation in Kabul each issued separate message extending congratulations to Afghans on the occasion of Nowruz, marking the first day of the new solar year. Despite the day not being officially celebrated this year, the UN in Afghanistan celebrates with the Afghans the arrival of Nowruz and the onset of spring, a season of the renewal, and the expresses share the aspiration for a peaceful, stable, and the prosperous future for all Afghans. The UN office in Kabul stated. U.S. Chargé d'Affaires Karen Dicker shared on Ang's wishing a joyous Nowruz to Afghans worldwide as we welcome spring and a new beginning with the holiday considering with the Ramadan this year. May your iftar be enhanced by Haft, Mewa, and Samanak. Similarly, the UN delegation Afghanistan conveyed their best wishes, saying, wishing everyone to joyous and the prosperous Nowruz filled with the hope, happiness, and fresh starts. Nowruz Mubarak to all who observes this a meaningful day. May the coming year be replenished with a blessing, added the EU office. This acknowledgement comes at a time when the period the Taliban control over Afghanistan Nowruz was extensively commemorated as a national holiday celebration, included family outings, television concert, and significant event in Balkh province where attendees performed the Jande Bala ritual and the Blue Mosque and Mazar Sharif on Nowruz. Ulfat Ahang, a celebrated singer, composer, and music master from Afghanistan, has died after a illness, according to a social media post by his son, Qais Ulfat. Ahang began as a music studies in 1967 under the tutelage of a Ghazal maestros Ustad Sarah Ahang. Later continued his education in India with the estimated Indian master for 12 years. He had relocated to Canada several decades ago. In recognition of his lifelong contribution to music and the culture, Ahang was honored with his presidential Mir Masjidi Khan medal by a former president Ashraf Ghani in 2019. Over his illustration career, Ahang composed more than 600 songs and provided composition for numerous artists, including notable works for his singer Hangama. The Taliban initiated the new academic year with the ceremony at the Almani High School in Kabul on Wednesday, March 20, consequating with the first year of the 1403 solar year. However, Taliban officials made no mention for girls' education in their speech at the event. The debate emphasized on quality education, expanding educational reach to remote areas by several Taliban officials, including the education minister and deputy minister. There was a silence on topic of girls' education and the reopening of secondary school for girls. And these institutions have been closed for 3 consecutive years. Hibatullah Agha, the Taliban's education minister, stated that the ceremony at his ministry of committed to enhancing the quality of Islamic and modern education quality and through exams should be conducted for students of school and madrasa so that we can produce quality scholars and the specialists in the future, he said, omitting any reference to girls' education. The event featured a performance by the male student from school and madrasas where no women or girls permitted to attend. The Taliban's education ministry even issued a statement the day before the event, specially requesting female journalists not to attend. Abdullah Salam Hanafi, the Taliban's deputy chief minister, mentioned that the country's need for self-reliance and producing doctors will fail to address the importance of education for women and girls, including the need for women health workers. In November 2021, shortly after seizing control of Afghanistan, the Taliban closed all secondary schools for girls, affecting over 1.1 million students despite repeated promises to revise the curriculum and reopen the school. No action has been taken. December 2022 saw the Taliban announcing the closure of universities to female students as the new academic year begins. Women are still barred from attending classes. Wednesday ceremony in Kabul was an exclusively male gathering attended by the male students and the teacher from various school and religious institution. The ceremony took place during the period when, under the Pervez Republic government, the first day of the solar year was celebrated as Nowruz, marking the new year.